shit. Oh, shit. Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling happy? Are you trying to figure out why your life is the way it is? Then welcome to Therapy Thursday, everybody. Welcome. I am the Kilted Pork, and welcome to Therapy Thursday. Today we're playing Fall Guys. If you're new here, this is something we do every Thursday. Like I've said it twice already, it's Therapy Thursday. So it's myself, Kilted Pork, and Asteria, my sister, who is a high-level therapist, who are basically here to help anybody that wants to come in and discuss mental health stuff. So if you got anything going on and you want to discuss why you're feeling sad or happy or bloated, then go ahead and put your comments in chat. I mean, I could probably help you with the bloated part, but she can help you with all the mental health stuff. She's a high-level therapist, and the only disclaimer that we got is basically she cannot diagnose anything, and she cannot give you any actual advice per se, because there are laws in the state of California that prevent that from happening. But without further ado, let's see if she is on the Discord. Hello? I know she's in here. I see her. She's there. Hello?
I'm always here.
She is here. Everybody, the therapist is in session. Or what?
That's me.
The therapist is in session. My monitor, it's like rubbing up against stuff. All right, there we go. Hi, how are you?
Very tired, but I'm here.
Honestly, I am tired too. I had all this energy up until about an hour ago, and then I just tanked.
What happened?
I had a big lunch, and then drove home feeling good, and then I got home and I freaking bent out a big old mud muppet, and then I took a shower, and then now I'm just like, my brain's like, it's bedtime. I got freaking bent off a mud muppet.
God bless.
Had to squeeze one out. So did you see your therapist? Wait, what?
You had to drop off the kids at the pool?
Yeah, it was like a whole bus of kids. You know, like it was a field trip, and you know, I think we got most of them in the pool except for that one that didn't get his parents to sign the permission slip. So
yeah, they didn't do it anyway. The parents are never home, and like we can't afford floaties.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird because the rest of them were floating pretty well, but you know.
No, I did not see my therapist. She's on vacation.
Good for her.
I don't know. She was at the event that we went to this past weekend.
Oh, the Pride one.
Yeah.
And we did not run into her.
I know, wild. She has very distinct hair, so. I
just don't think we were there long enough, to be honest with you.
It was too hot.
Too hot? It wasn't too hot. It was fucking boring.
That too.
That Pride event was like
it was more like
a gay street fair.
Yeah, like a gay street fair. So it was a street fair.
Pretty much. Yeah. Not much of a festival, more of a fair. Street fair.
Well, that's why it doesn't say a festival. It says Pride by the Beach.
All right, fair. They can get away with that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we gotta wait for what, another month, and then there's the big one. That's the fun one.
Well, that being said, the other clinician I've had here, or on the show, Anonymous, they were curious if we wanted to go to the festival. So, because there's the parade and then there's the festival. And I was like, oh, heck, I want to go to the festival this year.
Is the festival at the park?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I mean, I say sure, why not? But it all depends on how the day goes, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down. I want to see what that's all about. They have like parade, or not a parade. They have a parade.
Concert.
Ooh, a concert. I hope somebody plays some damn EDM music, because I wanted to dance, and they were playing a bunch of, I don't know what the hell that was. It was like
Oh yeah,
like
that live nonsense.
oh yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Like some of it was like rock, and other of it like rock mixed with pop, mixed with like would look like a circus band.
From high school.
Yeah, from high school. Like there's a guy with a trumpet that was just blowing out the microphone, and you could actually hear the trumpet better without him. Like, I was like, just take the microphone away from him. Like, he has a trumpet. I was like, the trumpet is very loud. You don't need to have a microphone in front of it when there's a crowd that small.
Yeah, honestly, I definitely understand what you're putting down. Sorry, I'm like digesting as we speak.
What'd you eat?
I just got Jack in the Box because I went grocery shopping. But I have to do meal prep, and I was like, oh, I'll do meal prep after I get home. But these last couple of days, it's just been, I cannot do it. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna do it on the fucking weekend because or tomorrow, I mean, more specifically, because I am so fucking exhausted because we're understaffed right now, and everything was going fine until the Fire Nation attacked. The Fire Nation being 2 clients that are old clients that like discharged because they're hot messes. No, one discharged because they're hot mess. The other one was escorted by the police.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we have another client that I can't say too much more outside of this person is a public figure.
Mm-hmm.
And they very much have a kind of entitlement to them because they're they're a public figure.
Have you heard of said person outside of work?
I have.
Okay.
I've seen this person like this. I've seen stuff of this person, and it's like I see them, and I was like, oh my god, I can't tell anyone.
Oh my god, it's that person. Yeah, damn it.
I can't tell anyone. I can't tell anyone
Until you retire.
Until I retire, yeah, probably.
Yeah. You won't believe who's freaking over there freaking sticking like hot dogs in their ears or whatever they're doing. They thought their ear was a mouth. And they were like, I'm going to put the whole pig in the blanket and then stuff it into my freaking eardrum because I want to hear its thoughts. It's like, okay.
And it just goes da 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 da.
Just going at it. All right. What else you got?
I have a topic for today that I think that it kind of goes hand in hand with something that you have talked about wanting to understand more, like in your own personal life. And so with that, I think it would benefit to like bring into our chat for today.
Okie dokie.
Let me go ahead and just kind of share with some folks that we're live now real quick.
You do you. I'm gonna step away for a moment, but I can hear you. I got my headset on.
Okay. Wah, wah. Imagine.
Say what you gotta say.
I have big feelings. That's all I had to say. No, so for the chat, yes, I'd love to hear questions, comments, concerns, and so forth. And I'm all team for that. And I have a topic today that is called, or the topic for today is called response flexibility. So I want to start off by asking you, have you ever heard of the term response flexibility?
Outside the bedroom, no.
Ha! Wait.
How flexible are you? Ow! Okay, that's as far as you can go.
And that's it.
That's it.
Let's see.
So what is it?
Response flexibility is the name for the term to which we can engage in active response rather than reaction. So I'm going to start off by asking you, what do you think the difference is between response and responding versus reacting?
Response takes thought.
Right. Response takes thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So that's a really important piece to what I'm bringing into the discussion today. So I'm gonna do the approach. I'm gonna go with that is I'm gonna bring in my favorite topic of psychology, which is cognitive psychology or neuropsychology. And so cognitive psychology talks about, the brain. And in cognitive psychology, it's really important to know the very quick, version of how your brain works by understanding, I'm going to do the quick version and simplify it to the brainstem, the limbic system, and the prefrontal cortex, right?
Right.
Okay, so what do you know about those regions of the brain?
Not much, honestly.
Oh, okay, cool. That means we can go a long way with this discussion. Long. Give me 1 second, real quickly. I'm gonna pause real quick because I'm just going to post about this stream real quick, and I don't wanna half-ass 2 things. I want to full-ass 1 thing.
Right. I have actually got to close something really quick.
Oh. Okay.
Time to race.
Okay, so I can't full ask that. I'm gonna full ask this now. Okay, so when we get signals to our body, right, or just there's stimuli that happens around us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Typically it goes to the first place it goes to, well, in our brain region ish. This is so hard to do the quick version. But anyway, is our limbic system. Our limbic system is also known as our reptilian brain, depends on who you ask.
Monkey.
Yes, monkey. You're right. So it's monkey brain. So what do you think monkey brain do? What is the main goal of monkey brain?
Survival.
Survival. Exactly. That is literally the key of monkey brain. Oh, god damn it. I got knocked into the...
Okay. Come on, watermelon frog, let's do it. Jesus.
Okay, let me try another approach.
Time it with...
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, time it with that thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Dive. There we go.
Okay.
What is this thing?
Many a time, so that's where it is, but that's also where the location where our memories are stored, and our amygdala is stored, and our hippocampus is stored. So it's really important to know the purpose of what they do, such as they store memories, they attach emotions to things. It's like the powerhouse of our emotions, and also is where our basic emotions are, which we have 7 basic emotions, right? But all of this goes into what I call our trauma reflexes. I don't say trauma responses, I say trauma reflexes.
Well, it's because essentially that's how your brain learns what danger is in the wild.
Right.
And it's like, stay away from that bush, it gives you diarrhea.
Yeah, exactly. It does this because our brains and the part of our brains that attach thought to feeling, instinct, or reaction doesn't come into play until later in our life. Do you know what age that typically happens?
Wait, say that again. Hold on.
So the region in our brain
Uh-huh.
that adds thought and, processing rather than just pure instinct and reaction doesn't develop into our, it's not like we're not born exactly with that fully developed and ready to go. Okay.
6 years old.
That, you said 6 years old?
Yes.
No, it's later.
Wow. Okay, so it's more. We're talking about reactions, like reaction
No,
based.
we're talking about response based.
Okay, so actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
23.
23. That's a good guess. That place in our brain doesn't typically start happening until we're like 13-ish years old, right? And
Okay.
may I emphasize when I say starts, okay? So it doesn't typically start going into our brain or developing in our brain till that age, and it doesn't really start having much more, and it increases as we get older. Keep in mind, I'm talking about instances that also don't include the impact of, substance abuse, the impact of trauma, A, B, C, and D, and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, so we that doesn't happen till our teenagers. So many times I hear my line of work where people are like, "Oh, why didn't I know better when I was any age below the age of 20?" I'm like, I cannot emphasize this enough when I say you literally couldn't have known better because your brain was not formatted to quote know better.
You're running off Windows 98.
Yeah.
Back in 98.
Like, for any of those that were alive in 98.
Exactly.
Man, I have some clients born in like freaking 2010, dude.
Wow.
Anyway, 2009, which is like when I started high school, which is wild. Anyway,
Razzle
so freaking anyway, so I want to start off by that because then we're talking about the prefrontal cortex, which is where like the response center is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing though, is that one of the things that develop in our brains is the response flexibility, which is our ability to create the connection and the way that neuroplasticity, which is the flexibility and the continuous growth of our brain, and the receptors in our brain that connect different regions with neurotransmitters and stuff like that. So in a untouched mind, which again everybody experiences trauma, every single one of you are not free of it. And if you don't think so, call me.
Call me. Call me.
Honestly, like, call me. So, what was I gonna say? So, but how do you believe trauma and exposure to traumatic events, especially more than once, play an impact to that? What do you think?
With the responses?
With response flexibility.
I imagine it hinders it.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It does so much that for some folks, depending on how much they're exposed to traumatic events, the place between their limbic system and their prefrontal cortex, which a lot of the region of our brain that like has this like reason or like really think is called our mid cortex. Anyway.
You died? Damn it.
I did die. So maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. Oh, wait.
We did it. Thank me, I did it.
It was not me. I promise you. So it hinders it. So what does that mean? Sometimes our brains are frozen in trauma. It's frozen in our, and we're frozen in our memories, our trauma, and emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're unable to process and think about things and add skills and learn how to deal with it all until we have, first of all, exited survival mode where we feel like we're always exposed to that,
Uh-huh.
or that until we have more exposure to environments outside of the traumatic ones. So many times people think, oh, this one event was traumatic. I'm like, I'm going to tell you, it's not about the event being traumatic. It's like, how often were you exposed to the traumatic events, right?
Right.
Um, so, um, ugh,
So like
God
shitting your
damn it,
pants
Nicole.
in elementary school and then everyone laughed at you, but it only happened once, probably isn't going to do the job.
Right. So, what happens in that is that, so I'm once again, I'm saying all of this because many a times people blame themselves for, quote, not knowing better, which I'm going to tell you it has nothing to do with, oh, that was a good throw, about not, quote, knowing better. It's that your brain literally is doing its job of keeping you safe, because brains can't tell the difference between something being good or something being bad. It just says signals are signals,
Red light,
right?
green light.
Red light, green light, right? No yellow, no, oh, put this in this particular box. It's like, here's this box, here's that box, right?
Yes.
And even in that, the reason I say that is because response flexibility also includes how we respond to even like triumphs and like what we would categorize as good things, because some of us may not like equate positive occurrences the same way other people will say, oh, that's a positive occurrence, right?
Right.
So, so again, there's no point of saying like this was a good thing, this is a bad thing. It's all subjective, right?
Yeah. Ah, oh, this is mine now.
So, um,
Up,
uh,
up.
oh
Oh,
dang, you bouncing.
you guys need to go away. You're causing me problems.
Um, so,
Kerploop.
what was I gonna say? So, because of this, some people can't respond. Um, some people react a lot. And that's why when people are like, oh, we just were saying this and they seem to get it, and yet they're acting and doing things that are like where they're just reacting to their feelings, it's because they are.
Right.
I'm sorry, you did a really good job and I didn't make it, and we're gonna get disqualified.
God damn it. Way to go, freaking forehead.
Way to go, forehead.
It took me a while to even come up with an insult. I was so flabbergasted by the situation. Jeez.
Give me 1 second. Now I can post about this. Oh no, I'm trying to make it look cute.
Do you like the flyer?
I did like the flyer. I was showing people. I was like, look at this flyer. Huh? Join us. Join.
Join us. One of us. One of us.
But, so, why am I saying all of this? Is that the thing is that, oh, man, there's this really good quote about this topic, and it's like, give me 1 second. It's it says, oh, and it says human freedom involves our capacity to pause pause between the stimulus and response, and in that pause, to choose the one response towards which we wish to throw our weight. The capacity to create ourselves based from this freedom is inseparable from consciousness or self-awareness. which is a guy by a person named Rollo May, which is a psychologist. So Rollo May is saying that human freedom is our ability to is the space between a stimuli and our response, and trauma hinders that freedom. So when people say I should have known better, I'm like, it has nothing to do with you rationally know better. It's that you need to give yourself exposure to environments that allow your system to feel safe enough to like repair itself. And that's where neuroplasticity comes in. Neuroplasticity will happen as much as it can. The brain will always want to heal itself to the best of its abilities. And yes, there's people with traumatic brain injuries, there's people that have, neurodevelopmental issues, and I'm also mindful of that. So I'm saying this in a broad way. However, it's true. So when people are like, "Oh, things are never going to change," you are actually, when you tell yourself those responses, you're convincing your brain you cannot heal itself. So guess what? It won't.
Mm-hmm.
So if you keep telling yourself it will, even if you don't believe it, again, that's not the point. And you keep literally just saying it out loud long enough, just like working on a muscle or building up stamina, all these things, you have to just keep doing it over and over again, and then you'll see the results. And that is my topic for today.
Yay.
So let's open the discussion. What stood out to you with what I shared?
One thing I thought when you were saying all that stuff, how trauma affects it, like...
I see which doors will open now.
God damn it, how?
There's a little spot. Oh no, just kidding. It's for all of them. I'm silly.
I was like, let's hear your secrets. I've been playing this for a while.
I thought it was for these doors that have little spaces in between each. So like
a gap
in the
wall.
Yeah, a little gap. But they all got it. I thought it was just them.
Over the top. Well, one thing I was saying is like when you're like, oh, trauma affects your ability to do that. Well, have the neuroplasticity, and my first thought is it's kind of like scar tissue in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when you cut yourself and you have a scar, that area now is like, it can easily be jacked up again, and it's not as stretchy and yada yada.
Right.
So that's how I'm putting it into my brain hole.
Yeah. That is what it comes down to. And it's like every time you say something like it's never going to change, you're not allowing scar tissue to to grow, and it's like just an open wound that keeps getting poked at and infected and so forth. So for anyone listening, as much as you think that talking yourself down or being mean to yourself is effective, if it was effective, I wouldn't have a job. So I'm giving you big secret in that, and if you don't want to listen, that's your freaking choice. Have fun. Call me in 6 months. So, the end. Thank you for listening.
Yay. Hold on, I'm getting blown, and not in a good way. Transfer. Fuck, I was close to it. Getting spanked with the paddle. What else was I going to say about that whole thing? Well, shit ass.
Shit ass indeed.
Well, I was going to say, also, that kind of puts a whole, I guess, puts into perspective the whole thing about how our parents would use the phrase, you should know better.
Yeah, and how that in itself is a form of trauma. Did you know that?
I mean, it makes sense.
It's like, as much as people think like, oh, by saying that helps, but it doesn't. It hinders growth.
Oh, no way I made it.
Suck.
Right.
Fucking A, I got flungdy-dungdied. Hold on. Ah, these bitches. Move. Move, you silly bitch.
It seems like, I swear, in this game, it's not so much the obstacle course,
Oh,
it's the other people.
fuck this. I need to make it.
I need it. I need it.
Okay.
Come on, use them stumpy feet. Woo! We're in first place. No, wait, no, we're in fifth. I was being thick.
That's okay. We're in the top 20.
Yay!
So those kind of statements are very, very traumatizing. As much as people are like, "Oh, yeah, no," and I'm like, "Oh, that's not traumatic." I'm like, "That's so traumatic. It's probably why people be doing stuff to which people die." So whether bad they die or they kill someone else, you know, see like that.
See, like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
See that?
I gotta remember the fan is there. I need to, every time I lose on this is because I get caught in the fan. Because I'm like, oh, I'll just run the other way, be cool, and then that never works. Oh man, the platform's not moving this time. Normally the platform moves.
I know, that's why I'm not moving. I'm just gonna. Oh, fucking what the fuck?
Let me guess. What happened to you is exactly what I said.
No, I thought that since it was moving, I was like, maybe if I just go, you know, forward, and like I didn't know the fan blew as hard as it did.
Oh yeah, it blows hard. It blows. Yeah, we got eliminated. We're already out. I got flung-dirted. Flungder Mifflin.
Plunder Mifflin. Okay, so let me go ahead and see. Real quick. Oh. 1 second.
I posted one of those flyers up on campus today.
Did you?
Yeah, because I went over there. That's where I got my lunch. Locks told me that they were having like a free barbecue for the employees. I was like, "What time do I show up?"
Like,
She's like, "It's supposed to be this time to this time." So we like snuck down there. Like, I had like tri-tip and chicken and potato salad and some beans and some cookies and garlic bread, and she didn't eat any of it. That was all of me. I was just like, blah, 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 blah. Just gorfing it. Stuffing my gorf hole.
you're stuffing the gorfin?
Yeah, I was.
Morphin gorfin?
Indeed. Mama says you're still playing the game.
Oh, that's interesting because no. Okay.
Ooh, big yawn by me. I'm gonna grab a beverage. Beverage time.
Beverage time. I had a big sneeze coming out of my nose. Okay. So, if anyone is joining for any reason while he's over there, hi, I'm Asteria, and welcome. And we play game. We talk about therapy because it is Therapy Thursday.
Mary Marie Marzina. Heyo, it's me.
It's the person that joined us that last time.
Yes. I
So-
know they've been here before because when someone new comes in, it will notify me that's their first time chatting.
Oh, well,
We can just call them Mary. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Let's see.
Normally, I shorten everybody's name online anyway because there's no way I'm gonna be like Mary Marie Marzia because it's a freaking tongue twister. It's guys who fall. Oh my god, it is.
It is.
These
Guys.
it's all guys. There are no female identifying people in this game.
nor trans in any capacity. Just guys.
This is for dudes. This is the frat house, bro.
Dudes being guys. Men being bros.
I mean, if you think about it, if you look at the concept of this game, like, this is a total dude thing. Hey guys, let's set up an obstacle course and like run it, and then like, you know, you might fall off and like die.
Have you ever
Alright,
thought
bro.
of doing the American or whatever?
American Ninja Warrior?
Warrior? Yeah.
No. Hasn't even crossed my
Why?
mind, because fuck that. That shit is hard. The shit I do now is hard enough. That is insane.
Insane in the membrane?
Indeed. I've done one of those warped walls, and it's scary.
Oh, it's spooky.
Oh yeah, because yeah, they're tall, and I'm not good with heights. So Mary says,
I get that.
Mary says she started taking a sub. I'm just going with what I'm guessing here.
Yes, she.
I started taking supplement called SAME. Same. It made me laugh because it's just a dude's name. Sammy, same. Gotcha. He's a fall guy.
Ah.
You can call me she. Alright, she. Your name is she from now on.
Okay, so she. Okay.
Alright, she.
So yeah.
Sammy. Oh, okay.
Freaking. So yeah, that's response flexibility. So why did I bring that up? Well, I'm trying to say that because many a time when people are activated or their trauma response is happening, and people are like, why don't they do better? Why don't they know better? It's like because they're not in that region of their brain. That is why. So do not waste your energy, you silly one. You are looking at a traumatized person. That's what's going on there. A bug out.
Or they can just be an asshole.
Both. Just because somebody's traumatized doesn't take away the responsibility they need to heal. Ever. Wait, where's Mike on this? Ever.
Yeah, well, I'm saying just because, you know, some people just react, or you say that they should know better, but they don't. I mean, for instance, pretty much everybody in a BMW.
Well, that is the ignorance is bliss piece of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because to know that about yourself, that means now it is your responsibility to heal. And by doing that, you actually aren't consciously aware that you're an asshole. However, if you know these things, know you're supposed to do better, now you're not. Now it has become the realm of active avoidance. And yeah, that's your fault, baby cake.
Do you think the eldest has that issue?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The thing, and that's why for the longest time I was like, why am I so upset that this person believes that they know better? And they're like, ADHD doesn't exist. I'm like, I fucking study this.
Just like gaslighting doesn't exist.
All the time. Not only that, I got the damn thing. So, yeah, no. And it's because of trauma. Like, the thing is that, I mean, ultimately, I don't know how else to say this, but unless you were born with it, the reason why trauma, you're welcome. Pay me. Anyway, because it's true. Like, all of it is freaking just trauma. Because trauma plays a wound to the brain. It's like, trauma is wounds to the brain, and every time that you get hurt, it plays an impact in the physical, the physical shape of things, right?
Right.
It just is what it is. So, yeah.
Mary says, maybe you're born with it, maybe it's trauma. Yay, Maybelline.
I think that's what I'm gonna
learn Photoshop and make that. Maybe she's born with it, maybe it's trauma.
Maybe it's trauma. I'm gonna freaking we're in first.
Are we? I'm looking at this guy standing here. I'm gonna report him for griefing.
I already did.
Why can I? That button doesn't work. No. No.
In your brain?
Like, I can't. It says push Y to report player. I do that and it doesn't work. P. Griefing. Submit. Got him. It's like the Hello Kitty backpack one.
Wake me up.
Which I don't know.
Wake me up before you leave, please. There are a lot of these fucking beasties. I watched a show with Artemis
Mm-hmm.
that was called Ultimatum, or The Ultimatum. It's on Netflix for any folks that are watching it, or have Netflix. And it's the whole concept of this show is that all these couples, these like long-term couples come in, and one of the members of the couples give an ultimatum to the other person that says, here's your, like, it's because they're trying to get married, but one doesn't want to get married. And the whole purpose is that they go there, they break up, they date one of the other members of the couples there, right? And then they stay with, like, and then they choose these designated people or whatever, and they freaking stay with, like, they live with them for 3 weeks, then they go back to the original couple and stay with them for 3 weeks, and by the end they have to choose if they're gotta either choose the person they came with, choose the person they ended up dating, or leave single. That's the whole show.
Wait, so they're in a relationship, then they go on the show, then they date somebody else that's on the show.
And they live with them for 3 weeks.
And live with them for 3 weeks, and then at the end of the 3 weeks, they either stay with the new person.
No. Then they go back and live with the original partner for 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then they make the decision at the end. The season I watched was located in San Diego, and with it being in San Diego, I was just like, the way I was identifying was like, oh, those are a bunch of like significant places. But one of the things that kept bothering me and continues to bother me about reality shows is that these people are like, and the cameraman's like, man, this is gold, and then get like in their face.
Yeah, that's their whole point of their job.
And I'm like, man, where's that cameraman from Maury?
Mary says it's the ultimate testament of love. She loves the premise of it.
You know what else is the ultimate premise of love?
Potato salad.
Oh, god damn it.
Jeez, you keep pushing both of them. Circle.
Okay.
Damn it, you freaking clown ass. Get out of here. Next. Clock, so circle with more, circle with extra steps.
It's a circle, but with more steps.
It's like slavery, but with extra steps.
Oh my god. And then
I'll do the hands. Boof. Next. Ooh, sword. Oh, I fucked that up. Uh-huh. I think it's gonna go like this. Uh-huh. There it is. A fish. Easy fish.
You know that you're freaking related when you can't say fish.
Fish.
Right. Oh, what is fish? Oh, fish.
It stinkums. Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, you got it. Oh, is it this one too?
I think it's that one, not this one. No, what are we missing?
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, I think it's this. There it is. Got it. Let's see if we can find that cat that Mary was talking about.
That you would like to ask?
Mary, I put on to you to ask the questions. Holy moly. Alright, she put in a lot of stuff. It says, bruz. I had a hard depression day yesterday. It really sucks when all you can think to do is stay in bed and cry. It's like a paradox when you're depressed to go... Yeah, when you're depressed to go out and do something, but your brain just says that's the last thing you'll do.
Yeah. Ultimately, from my understanding of the big depress, is that, yeah, depression, yes, like dopamine deficiency and all that, but also sometimes your body exacerbates depressive symptoms because it's trying to do this to get a need met, or it's trying to do this to protect something within your system. So, oh fuck! Sorry.
Oh, that was wobbling.
That's what I was saying. They wibble and wobble and they won't fall down. So yeah, just is there a need your system it has and it feels it's going unmet? What do you think's going on? It also can just be the chemicals.
The brain chemicals, or are we talking about other stuff?
The brain chemicals.
I'm getting fondled by a Chad, and I don't like it.
Ironically, as much as people are like, oh man, chemicals are what impact your brain, chemicals are like the biggest thing in my field right now that are probably saving people.
Alright, you guys are all over there. I'm over here now.
Yeah, I'm staying over here because you stay over there, and so we have a better chance.
She says, I did really need to cry.
Yeah, so sometimes we get so busy that we suppress our emotions, and then we cry. Thanks, guy.
Did you get grabbed by the Chad?
Yeah.
Good.
The Chad grabbed me.
The Chad's gone.
Tell him.
Now I get to play this battle with this guy. Who's gonna suck the hardest?
God, I hope you're talking about straws.
I was gonna say at this game, but...
Go off. Oh my god, I'm so happy tomorrow is the end of the work week.
Yay! But then, my Saturday's not gonna be looking great.
What you doing on Saturday?
Meal prep. God, I just don't like having to freaking stay in the kitchen for 5 hours. Well, it's not just the kitchen. I mean, like, that involves going to the grocery store and everything.
Oh man.
Hold on, Mary. I saw that you posted something. I gotta focus. I'll read it in a minute. It's life or death.
At the end of the second period for Vegas Golden Knights, they have 2. The other one has 1. There might be a fucking chance. And if they win this one, it's just one more game.
I thought they only needed one more. You said they only needed one more.
I miscalculated. I kept thinking, but 7, and they're at. This is game 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Isn't it just, it's best of 7, right?
It's the best of 7. So if they get 4, they win.
Yeah, I won! Woo!
Wieners.
We are the wieners. Wieners.
Let's see what we do. We are confusion. Oh, we celebrate.
Yay!
Beautiful blob. Bye.
See, Mary says, it's just a lot of things in my life I'm not sure of. I'm still with my parents at 26 and have no savings and not sure what to do next in my life. And I have some ideas, but yesterday I was just so confused on what will actually be fulfilling. I came to the conclusion I just want to be happy and have a family.
What is your idea / definition of a family?
I'm guessing kids.
Subjective. Well, that's a good prediction, but we don't know what that means for her.
I'm just taking a guess.
Okay. Man, I'm going up so many levels, it's silly.
She wants a husband and kids, so I got half right.
Oh, okay. My question, now I have another question, and this might be a little bit more controversial, not just to you, but to anyone else listening to this, because YouTube hasn't gone on their shit and they're still over at YouTube. But here, I just want to say, is it the desire to have a husband and children to make up a deficiency of connection and like family and other realms, or is it purely, or is it more based on like um is it more based on your, that's just a, like, that you're okay and content, and that adds to meaning, like, to summarize, is it to fulfill a deficiency, or is it that you're fulfilled and it's like just a nice extra thing?
Booster versus crutch. So she says, well, she's probably still responding to that. But first she says, it's not very feminist, but I do want him to take care of me in some way.
I mean, people like to be taken care of. I don't know what people think is like such a bad thing about it. I think that there's this misconception that being taken care of is like less than or weak than.
I think like, it's to a certain degree, like when she says not like it's not feminist or whatever, but the whole thing is I like being taken care of as a guy, but it's I think what the whole feminist part of that thing, it's the hyper taking care of, where it's like I want him to do all the work, I want him to fix the house, and I just want to sit on my ass and fucking like play ball with a kid all day. That I can see being the drastic like feminist side of things, but it's like, but as long as you're putting in your part and balancing out that weight on the other side of the scale there, it's fine. It's like, yeah, he goes to work and brings some of the money, but you're at home if that's what you want to do. Raise the kid, clean the damn house, get the bills paid, like all the logistics side of things, while he just goes out there and like quite literally breaks his back. If that's just my guess. Let's see. She says, I think it's just I don't want to go through life by myself. I want what my parents have. So you're comparing yourself to your parents, and unfortunately that's, well, in some aspects is a good thing, because I compare myself to my parents and they fucking suck, so I try to not be that. But I mean, I get what she's talking about with not wanting to be by herself, because that's kind of the issue I'm going through at my age. I still got nothing going on. I mean, I have I have financially somewhat stable. I'm changing my career. I own property. I got shit together, but the whole by myself thing is really fucking still bugging me, like, constantly. And then she says, I get stressed out very easily and I don't want a high stress job. Ugh. I got a response for that one.
Makes a lot of sense. It sounds more like the common problem, if we get down more to the core of things, is that there's like such an impacted window of tolerance of the world for y'all, to which, like, first of all, I'm not going to give the old, you got to stay with yourself to find yourself speech, because not necessarily. Sometimes you can find yourself while being with somebody. However, sometimes if you're with a person that's going to do more damage than good, then it might just be more hurtful. And therefore, again, like I said about response flexibility, your brain doesn't get a chance to grow and heal.
Kind of like foot.
Yeah, like foot. Oh, God, like foot. Hold up. I need water.
And she says, my parents are amazing. They have their flaws like everyone. They do really love me, and they love each other. Yeah, well, everybody's got flaws. And yeah, I mean, as long as it's working, that's great. And yes, it makes sense to want something like that. And I'm sure everybody does to a sense. Myself, I want all that good stuff except for the kids, just because, I've said this before on stream. I don't know if you want to call it being selfish, but I personally, I feel like there's not enough time to do everything I want. It's kind of like going to Disneyland. There's just not enough time to do it in one day. So kids, in my opinion, are just going to be a hindrance. So that's why it's so difficult for me.
Which is fine. That's your, like, it's your life. You do what you want.
Yeah, but I don't mind doing the whole freaking have a wife deal, like, asterisk, put an asterisk next to that one. But, you know, because I want to find the person that I get to go on life adventures with. That's my thing. Somebody I get to live with, experience things, you know, freaking go to EDC with, and go travel to freaking Europe and Japan and like anywhere else. Let's see.
Yeah.
She says, oh, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. She says, oh, I want to wait until I find the right person. I'm single right now. It's just that in terms of career, I don't want to be crying in my car every night after work. I know how you feel with that one also, because that is why I'm in my 30s and changing my career. I am actually going, I guess you can call it back to school. I feel like I'm actually just starting school because I didn't really get like fully into it the first time around.
Fair.
Before I got booted. So right now what I do for a job is I design foundations for homes, and like it works well enough, but it's boring as shit. I hate the people I work with. Like it's a toxic environment beyond belief. It's so freaking toxic, and I hate it. And I just started putting my foot down. Like today, I was just like, you know what? I'm done with my work. I'm leaving. I left at 12:15. I got there at 9. I was like, I'm leaving now, and I just left. And so that's why, you know, I'm going back to school. I said, you know, I'm going to go back to school, try to get something that earns more money. And I also want to do something that's freaking crazy interesting to me. And, you know, if I'm going to go back, I'm going to do something insane. So now I'm working to become an aerospace engineer. I want to go design rockets that are going to go to Mars. So, I mean, it's going to take a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, Asteria over here went and did something that she thought would be interesting. That wasn't your first choice, was it? Like mental health?
No, it was not initially my first choice. However, what was initially my first choice was also because that's something that our father wanted me to do, and I had daddy issues, so I wanted to compensate for that. However, that isn't what happened. He wasn't happy about my choice at first, from what I heard through the grapevine. But I didn't care. So here I am doing what I love to do more than anything in the world. It is what it is. So eat butt.
And I believe that your career choice is based off trauma.
Yeah, of course mine is based off trauma. A lot of people's life choices are based off trauma. And it's like, but the thing is that I profited off of it.
Yes.
So and I ended up falling in love with it. So
which works.
So it works, so it's fine.
Okay, then she says, hold on. Okay, I made the jump. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm actually looking into art therapy. It really helped me in my life with the art. Yeah. Well, and I'm going to put this out there. Essentially, I understand that also because I enjoy doing arts. Well. Wait. Oh, as an art therapist?
Yeah, as an art therapist, they get paid well.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I was going to say art is therapy for me in a way, because, you know, I like doing like, you've seen it, I make like t-shirts and stuff from time to time that I like to try to sell to people. And then this, I find this as an art. It's an art of me being able to entertain folks. We got first place.
I know, I saw.
So this is a type of art for me, and it helps. Like streaming makes me feel better because I feel like I get to express myself in a certain way and entertain the public. Let's see, Mary says there's a degree I found that's really cool, working with children and dementia patients. If you think that's cool, then go for it.
Disneyland announces return of tickets offer for California residents.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They got rid of that shit for a while.
Man, I might jump on that one because I've been asked of like going, but I was like, it has to be worth it. So, anyway, so Mary, why not like that's what I'm saying. Many times I feel like there's this misconception of like you need to have it all together. I don't think that that you necessarily need to have it all together, and I think that the belief that you need to have it all together is actually much more impactful and like detrimental than beneficial and supportive. I am team figure it out, and also try to pay your bills if you need to, because sometimes it's a privilege to be able to explore all that. But if you have the chance to, I would definitely say go for it and lean into it.
Yeah, and especially because you're still living at your parents' house. I mean, you might see that as a detriment, but honestly, I know very few people that don't live at their parents' house, and
Yeah,
they're
more
my
than
age or older. Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
I would use that personally as leverage to go chase your dream of getting that degree, that art degree, and so, like, because that basically will get rid of your bills and food problems, assuming your parents are cool with it, and use that leverage that you got.
Honestly.
She says, I was a good teacher, but man, teachers get disrespected. Disrespected. That sounds like super disrespected, even in Europe. Well,
Respect your surroundings.
see, that's one reason I don't want to become a teacher. A lot of people have told me, honestly, since I've been going back to school, they're like, you should be a teacher. I was like, fuck that. Because I will end up slapping the shit out of somebody. Just because I can't handle it. I can't handle, like, people that, like, mouth off to a certain point. So, you should see what I do to my professors when they mouth off to me. They should respect me after I do what I do. They'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm like, and you're ugly.
Your mom?
Your mom is ugly. Let's see, Mary says, people think it's just America, but outside of East Asia, kids suck and people are criminally underpaid. East Asia really respects their teachers. They do. I mean, I've heard, like, just things online. I've seen people that like to, like, go to Japan and stuff and teach teach English over there because they say it's very rewarding. But yeah, use the leverage you have with living with your parents to chase your career goals. I think that's a good idea. Mary, let's see. I was a teacher in South Korea. Really? Ah! Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, freaking when we met, freaking she, in the midst of all the Panorama 5000, freaking she went over there, and that's how she spent her time during the Panorama 5000.
Would you consider going back? Be a art therapist over there?
I wonder how much they get paid over there.
Don't know, but I'm gonna take a guess more if what Mary says is. She says no, she's not interested in going back. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hi. You killed me.
You're welcome.
I love them, but I really want to go back to Canada. You want to go back to Canada there, bud? A place that's burning down right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's funny because I was watching a TechSmith stream today, and a lot of people in chat were like, they're like, "Damn it, Tech, your Canadian fire is like starting to choke out us Americans." And I'm just sitting there, and I posted there. I was like, you know what? Finally, those people on the East Coast get to feel what it's like to be a Californian during fire season.
I know, right?
Yeah, we survived.
Yay. Somebody was trying to get me out, but they didn't, so I was like, bork.
In your face. Mary says, also my personality doesn't fit Korea. I'm a little too artsy.
You should move out here. Okay.
Let's see, where's being artsy? Well, California. I guess Austin, apparently. Maybe New York. Those places. Some of all that good stuff. Montreal, dude, that's why I want to go back. French artists. Oh, oui.
Oui.
And that's all I know.
Oui, oui.
Yay, I fell.
Me too. Oh, oui, oui.
Ah, damn it, someone pushed me. Shortcut time. Oh, damn it, didn't work.
It took you a shortcut right to the beginning.
Yeah, that was pretty on par with it.
Don't go eating sketty, please. Fuck!
Don't go eating old Skittles. When they turn gray, you should probably throw them away.
Probably gonna make you sick if you eat it all. Oh.
Diarrhea comes fast. Let's see. We got eliminated. Damn it. Because you fell off right at the end. Mary says, I need to go back. That's where I'm looking for grad school. Well, there you go. See if you can find like a transfer program. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to the local community college and taking every class I can take at a super cheap rate before I transfer to university. And hopefully by the time I'm 40, I'll have a degree. Because, you know, that whole living by yourself thing sucks.
Living by yourself. Living by yourself. Yeah, me.
Oh my god, why would they do that?
Did you see the top comments?
Everyone knows, but no one's telling them.
I ain't.
If it's what I think it is, like it's just going to be hot and nasty.
It is exactly what you think it is.
It's just going to be gross.
Ad on my freaking on my platform, and it was just like, and someone's like, it says, oddly enough, the most wholesome comment section I've ever seen on Facebook. And somebody's like, hello, heathens. And it's like, hello. It's like, if you know, you know. And if you don't, you're lying.
That's gotta suck at that time of year.
Did you see the price, though?
It was
They
nice.
did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. They had to.
It's probably gonna be hot and it's gonna stink. It's gonna be all smoggy and pollution. It's gonna look. It's gonna what?
It's always gonna sound like it. Like there's construction.
Really?
Yeah, like. Doop, 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 doop.
Why's that? I don't get that part.
Oh. You know what this building is, right? Or what it looks like?
Is it a church?
No.
Let me look at it again.
We'll talk about it later. I can't explain it on the chat. Or maybe I could do this. This is what I'll do.
It looks like he has a tree.
Are you familiar with
Mary says, by the way, that made me feel better what you said about not being sure about my path in life. I sometimes think 26 is too old to just be drifting, but a lot of people are in my position. A lot of people are in your position. A lot.
A lot.
Like right now, if you've been in chat before, and if they were in here at the same time, Eggy, she is 28, and she still lives with her parents, and she probably won't be done with like schooling for like another, like honestly, with the career she wanted, she was looking at 35, and that kind of made her think about changing careers. But her plan is to move to Denmark to go live with her BF. She's actually there now.
Yeah, so like Iggy.
Yeah. I miss having her in chat. She'll be back though.
Yeah, it's just a month.
Yeah, that'll go by quicker than an old person walking across the street. A really big street.
Mom annoying you on Thanksgiving.
She'll be back faster than a bowling ball in potato salad.
Sideways in the middle of summer.
I'm unfamiliar with that building also.
Okay, then you're fine.
Does this have something with the Deutschland?
No.
Alright, then I don't know.
No.
The Alamo?
Hold on. Do you not know? You're full of shit in there. You don't know. Promise. Swear on it.
We are dumb.
It has nothing to do with dumb. It's that you're not a heathen and I'm just a goblin. Never mind.
Mary says, good for Eggy. I need me a Canadian man. Oh, jeez. Freaking Canadian man. Like, I understand, like, dude, for Canadians are, like, super polite and super nice, but I have a feeling that's going to get old real fast. You're going to want a man that knows how to freaking give you the beans in the sack.
Beans.
Want to give you the bean sack while in the sack.
Beans.
Well, people from the Midwest are nice, so he's me. Are they nice? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm from Cali. But I've just heard bad stories. Everyone's like, go back to California, fucking hippie. I was like, okay.
Beans.
Beans. We're still in it. Don't be giving up now.
I'm not giving up. I was trying to find something that explains what that image is.
Gotcha.
Because apparently even Artemis doesn't know what it is, and now I'm just nasty. Anyway.
Oh my god, Midwest nice is the most nice.
Nuh-uh. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Southern. If I hear one more person say bless your heart and thinking like they think I'm a fucking garbage bag full of mashed potatoes, like I'm gonna cry.
Bless your heart.
My dad didn't love me. Anyway, y'all knew that.
Because you're not meth.
I know. Nothing he loves more
than that methamphetamines.
Methamphetamine.
Wee!
Yeah.
Damn, I did good.
You did is our good.
Watch this on your free time. If I can remember to go back to it. Send it to Asteria. Because it's going to get lost in chat.
Okay. Now I can show what this building is, and I'm going to just fucking be like...
Or you can join the Discord and throw it in there.
Yeah, join the Discord.
And I'll have to go back, go through and look at it. It's not this Discord. The one we're talking on is not the one that is linked. It's a Midwest nice off. That sounds like it'd be kind of entertaining. Let me hold the door open for you. Like, no, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
No, you go.
Alright, you sent me another photo about said building. I'm still kind of confused why we can't say this online, but I'll take a look at it.
Just read it to yourself. I did. I'm talking to Artemis too.
Is it this? It's not the same building though, is it?
It's not. That's why it's the joke.
Oh.
It's that. It's like none of us said it, and we all thought it. And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that being said online.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So this said building where a person is staying looks like Kink Castle. Honestly, I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Kink Castle?
Correct.
Oh, once again, I am a heathen.
Kink Castle. I'm intrigued
Don't
now.
kink shame me.
Kink shaming's my kink. I've told you this.
I know.
That's the best thing.
Don't go chasing hurricanes.
Alright, There's only one this time, and I think we're doing okay because this guy is just getting freaking harassed.
That guy.
Oh Jesus, me! Goodbye.
Did you get knocked out?
Wisconsin guy meets California girl. You're going to have to put those in the Discord. Like I said, they're going to get lost in the chat. Or send them to Asteria, since you guys know each other.
She did.
Oh.
Thank me.
Thank me. Thank me. Yee, gang, gang. Ooh. Billy Bob Joe. There's a guy wearing a watermelon hat.
That's why the price of that is also ironic. And whoever took this photo can't say they and made the price can't say they didn't do it without purpose.
Yeah, they did that on purpose. Do y'all know Theo Vaughn? I know of him, and I know who he is. I don't watch his material that much, but he's my favorite comedian now. Theo Vaughn, kind of like a redneck-looking boy. Done a lot of drugs in his life. Well, that doesn't really narrow it down, does it?
No, it don't. That just sounds like half of where I used to live.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that Patrick?
There is a Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
She says, I cry, he's so funny. And he actually talks about deep shit.
I got eliminated.
Yeah, I've heard some stories. He's been on a few other podcasts. Like, I watched the Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura, and he's been on there. And I think I've seen him on Rogan's podcast back when I used to watch that. So I know who he is.
Oh my god, the best news of the day.
What happened?
Happy Pride, Pat Robertson died.
Happy Pride, Pat Robertson died. Who's Pat Robertson?
Pat Robinson's the guy that ran the 700 Club. Which is this fucking hyper evangelical fucking Christian whatever show where he would say one of the things that he would say is the reason or God made AIDS so that he could weed out the garden. Or take the weeds out of the garden. Like, trash.
First place.
Like that. That's so funny that first place. Pat Robinson's awful.
Yeah, I don't like those evangelical bastards. There's this one guy that ran that big mega church down in Texas, and yeah, first place. And he, I guess during Hurricane Katrina, he wouldn't let anybody in. You remember that story? That's not the same guy, is it?
No, it's not. That's, fuck, what is his name? I can't stand that guy. I used to like that guy, too. Let me see. He runs the mega church.
Maybe it says breast-raised people can get AIDS. They can't now.
Mega churches. A mega church. What is his name?
Like, the straight people can get AIDS now because the freaking bi people had to have sex with the gay people.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm just trying to bridge a gap.
This is some allyship if I've ever heard.
This is a construction project and nothing more. I'm just putting a bridge over a river.
I work at such a fucking inclusive fucking place. When one of the groups I ran today was LGBTQIA plus fucking identity. That was the topic. I ran that. I got paid to do that.
Wow, sounds like fun.
It was a good time. And by the end of it, everyone was like, we're all worthy of love and care and acceptance. I'm like, great. And somebody else is like, they're like, that's weird that you say that because I never heard that once be uttered at church. And I'm like, fantastic.
You know what's funny? When we went to the Pride street fair.
Yeah.
It's funny. The only church that wasn't there was the Christian church.
That's what I was thinking.
I was like, that's funny.
Joel Osteen.
That's the guy. That punk bastard. So.
Punk bastard.
So they got a video that this guy did So this one guy like met him in real life. And he was like, "Oh man, can I shake your hand?" He's like, "Yeah, cool." And he's like recording. He's like, "Oh man, hey, you know you're a real piece of shit, right?" And he just like started walking away. He's like, "Yeah, you know, yeah, he knows."
You know.
Because he just like trolled him right away. He's like, "Oh man, can I shake your hand?" "Yeah, man, you know you're a piece of shit, right?" It was great. Get fricked, nerd. Yeah.
Yay!
Damn, we won twice. We're doing great. It says, let's see. But, bruh, if you have sex without a condom and you're straight, you can still get AIDS. It's not strictly gay disease. Pat Robinson's real name was Marion. Nerd.
I hate that guy. Anyway, yeah, anyone can get AIDS. And
Oh, yeah.
AIDS is no longer a death sentence because of PrEP. Have you heard of PrEP?
Prep?
Yeah, PrEP.
Yeah, I do that every Saturday. Both food.
Oh my god. So
Oh,
PrEP,
no.
really fucking goose. PrEP is a freaking it's a like once like daily like pill regimen that is like 99% effective at preventing HIV. So it's like if you take it after you have unprotected sex, it like pretty much is like you're probably more than likely good to go. Like you're not gonna get it, you're fine.
But that's not going to stop AIDS from doing its job. If I don't think at least it'll
preventing HIV and HIV excels into AIDS.
Yes, but I'm saying once you get to AIDS, I think you're pretty much you're past the fucking god damn it, what the hell do they call it? The event horizon.
Right, that's why you have a time frame that you have to take this medication after having unprotected sex.
It's basically the Plan B pill, but for AIDS.
Yeah. I like this. I like this design of me. I feel very coordinated. Especially with my froggy bag, because it looks like I'm holding my coins in there.
Your coin bag, your coin purse full of froggy monies.
Froggy money, froggy money, froggy money.
Beer.
If they win tonight, I really got to watch the next game. Oh.
When's the next game?
Let me check. Oh man, they're tied in the last period with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Oh, my asshole! It's clenched.
Man, you'd be making diamonds over there if you keep clenching any harder.
I'm so nervous. It makes me cry.
Imagine how they feel. They're on the ice.
Okay. The next game. No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be Saturday at 5.
Yeah, you can come up here and we watch it.
You come down here. I've been up there. You come down here.
But your house is so small.
Well, we're probably gonna go to a place to watch. Well, first of all, we moved everything around. You saw, but you also could just deal with it. You could just.
But it's so small.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's not about the size. It's about the location.
So it can be small and put it in the butt.
Oh yeah. God bless America. I'm proud to be American.
Where small things go in butts.
But that's the song of the day.
Yep. I'm doing goo. I'm doing goo. Oh, that guy got flung the wrong direction.
Your goo.
I'm doing goo. Whee! Yes! Yeah. Run! Come on, you jet! Yeah!
Bitches!
Woo! Got in there.
I'm gonna cry in the club, bruh. Press the button! Someone press the fucking button!
Push the button. What is this, above and beyond? That button's not connected to that one. You gotta go all the way around. Just go right here.
Fuck you!
Do better! Would
So
y'all judge me
pressuring.
if I have a crush on Theo Vaughn? Maybe I just need to cuddle with a man. You can have a crush on whatever.
Yeah. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. You can have a crush on a doorknob. I mean,
I won't
if that's your thing. It's like, I'll judge you, but I'm not going to tell you I'm judging you.
There's a difference between judging and passing judgment.
Oh, okay. I'll pass gas.
There you go. God bless.
She was like, I like it when I get to finger fuck the mashed potatoes that you get from Costco. And I'm just like, burnt. It's like, what, you talking shit?
Why won't you let me just touch your toe?
Mary says I need a 5-hour hug. Well, she does, not me. I mean, I do too. It'd be great. I need an 8-hour hug. That means I get a full night's sleep. I got a hug today and I was happy.
Bruh, are you depressed or are you
Touch deprived?
deprived?
Both.
Poor thing, no those those.
Ow! Ow! My fucking face!
I'm gonna ask my partner if they're depressed. Partner,
Partner.
are you depressed? What do you do to manage that? Okay. He said yes, and he watches The Ultimatum.
Ah!
I already talked to them about that while you were incapacitated.
So how do I do it? My depression? I eat all sorts of food and then I make my shirts crusty.
Ew. Oh my god. Shut up. Grounded.
There's holes in that shirt and it's not because I've been wearing it. Mary says, I dated 2 guys for a bit and dropped both because they weren't worth it. Well, try doing one at a time.
Something else. That person is drinking.
I'm dating a whole lot of nobody right now because dating sucks.
There you go. There's a single person. Go for it.
And they live in what, New Tucky? West Tennessee.
Freaking, I'm gonna go visit my best friend pretty soon, actually.
One guy called me a cunt out of pocket from nowhere. I get that a lot too. And I still talk to him after. I feel so stupid for doing that. No reason to feel stupid for that.
Good job, because again, calling yourself stupid. Well, you said you felt stupid. Never mind. Feeling stupid and thinking you're stupid are 2 different things. But
I call people I care about a cunt sometimes. One
people
of
in
them,
Australia do that all the time.
exactly. I was like, one of them's Australian. And then the other one, like, we're just on good enough terms where we can joke like that, so. I think I said it to Aggie. And Locks.
I miss Aggie.
I died.
I miss Aggie so much.
Yeah, same. Mary says, all of my friends said it wasn't worth it. On this way we meant to be mean. Oh, this way we... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to read and drink at the same time. And the way that he said it, it was meant to be mean. He said all the things he thought were bad about me after.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy.
So, Asteria, how do you want to break it down? Why did he say all the mean things at the end instead of bringing them out in the moment?
Because he's avoidant of conflict. He's passive aggressive, and he do this because he has issues with communication as implemented by his childhood trauma. Not that hard.
So kind of like that one girl I went on a date with, and then she said she was sick, and she said, I promise I'll make it up to you later, and I called it immediately. I was like, the word promise in my mind has become essentially a way of saying, I want to get out of the situation now, and then I will avoid it in the future.
Well, yeah, because that's what your exposure to those experiences are like. However, like, again, I've told you before I promised, and then I kept it up with it.
phrase like "I'm sorry"?
I had the similar experience with "I'm sorry" and "promise" and they all both came from the same man.
Dad.
Yeah, Dad. you know that guy?
I think I know that guy.
Oh, okay.
I
I don't
used
know
to
that
know that
guy
guy.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's been fucking 10 years.
I knew of that guy.
I knew that guy.
I almost killed myself.
I know, I saw. That's as close as you get to the real thing.
I'm going down there. Poof.
Yeah, we're gonna stand right here. Get right there. We're gonna stand right here.
I'm standing around. Oh, look at me standing. That's about it.
I'm standing around. Because you know why they said be there, be square? Because they won't see you around. Get it?
Boo. So
That's
Mary
actually
says,
more-
it's so strange that people that we date leave such impressions on us. Yeah. Bye.
Oh,
I watched that whole thing happen. Hello, sir. Right in the head. I gave it a header.
okay, I need you to carry us.
Okay.
He's throwing explosives at you.
But yeah, freaking, I had that experience with our father because our father was again a traumatized person.
Did that kill him?
Give me the ball.
Like-
Whee!
Don't go in the crack.
Whee! This is fun.
He said, "We follow that guy."
See ya, bitch.
Whee!
Oh, he died. I think I got him. As long as he doesn't
we're
come back up.
Late right now.
Hello. Get honked at, nerd.
Don't go eating candy, please. I am on a diet and have diabetes.
Stick to low carb diets and lots of cheese. You won't poop in your
We'll
pants.
pass some gas. What?
Here, hold this. Why are you guys harassing me? I was standing here. Oh my god, he's still alive. I don't like this man.
10, 9,
Here, I'll hold it with you.
7,
Whee!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop.
Hup! Midair, perfect. Nailed it. But yeah, what were we saying? Relationships suck.
Dad, the word promise, the statement "I'm sorry."
Yeah, those both don't mean anything to me anymore. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Well, you got to be able to see it in person. Apologizing over text is bullshit. If you don't apologize face to face, then it can't be trusted. In my opinion.
Taking a "I'm sorry" from like a text.
No, I can't.
It's Artemis, everyone.
Yay! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Why not though?
Because it can be bullshitting. You ever hear someone? You can't read their expressions. If you're like, "Oh, that hurt my feelings," they'll be, "Oh, I'm sorry," versus an actual apology. You don't know what they're doing, how they're actually like putting it out. They could just be like, "Fuck it, I'll just put this," and get them to shut up. You don't know. You have to read it.
Yeah, but I feel like you could make those meaningful too.
No. Unless you like really know the person, and you can trust them well enough. No, you bastard! How'd you get there so fast? Oh. Artemis reminds me of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah? Why is that?
Mary, why is that? We'll find out. Let's see what she says.
If I do remind you of What's Always Sunny, which character you still in?
Danny DeVito's girlfriend, Danny DeVito's girlfriend. So you remind Mary of Danny DeVito's girlfriend, Artemid. Artemid?
Oh man.
You want to put me around?
Artemis. I have never seen that show. Actually, I've seen it, but I've probably seen it for like a whopping 5 minutes. I have no idea what it's about. Everyone says it's good though. Go look her up. We're streaming. We can't be doing things like that right now. I'm trying to entertain you and other people. Or other person. How are you still spectating? Isn't it over?
Yeah. Artemis is playing this round.
What's your job?
What?
It's your job. That's the whole point of this stream.
No, my job is to do therapy. That's my job.
Put me in, coach.
So they're doing it now.
Great.
They're gonna do a good job.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna do a real good job. And they're gonna smell good too.
I'm drinking this. I'm drinking it.
Don't wanna see the rest. He's the scorpion. Because I'm not a heathen.
All right. Name's Artemis. I have a bleached asshole.
You have a bleached ass. He said shh.
He's quite the hairy man, so that's going to look kind of weird. It's going to basically look like
a shaven bear.
I was just going to be like, it's like staring at the sun. You see one bright spot and everything else around is dark.
You can do it. Put some stank into it.
Put some stank into that bleached asshole.
Put a blanket over it.
Put a blanket.
Put a fence around it.
Bleach that asshole and pour a Fanta into it. Don't you want a Fanta?
Someone started drinking.
Started? I've been drinking. I've been drinking since... Hey everybody, I'm Kilted Pork. Welcome to the Kilted Pork channel. This is Thursday. I've only had one beer. I have my second one sitting here, but I haven't opened it yet. Ah, come on! I'm getting all the fruits to the face! Why is it that fruits only come after me?
Because you are tall.
Because I'm tall. Like I told you, I swear to God, I get hit on by gay dudes more than women hit on me. Part of me is flattered, but it's also kind of inconvenient at the same time.
Hit on each other.
I can't hear you. You're like 10 miles away from your microphone.
Good. That means I got my steps in.
Mary says, good night. I gotta pick up my sister from the train station. The U-Bahn station. No, that's the subway station.
Good night.
You gotta pick her up for some reason. Probably because she's gonna be there. I don't know what she was doing in the city. Okay.
She's picking her from the Dickma butt.
Oh yeah. Ask her if she rode Dick My Butt. That is the name of a locomotive in Europe. She's in the city of Chicago. Jeez. Maybe she was going for pizza.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's trauma.
Maybe it's trauma.
Maybe she wanted to ride the trauma train to Therapy City.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Everyone's depressed.
You know what show's been making me feel better about myself?
My 1,000-pound life.
The 600-pound life. But close enough, yes.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I've actually been watching a lot of clips of that on like YouTube. I'm just like, oh my God.
Did you watch Cinnamon Toast Ken?
No.
Oh.
But I'm just sitting there like, these people are fucking enormous. Oh, God, it's like riding a fucking sombrero. Come on, let's go.
Or the lay.
Or the lay.
Or the lay.
Do you want the Cheetos or the lay? Damn, I want Cheetos now.
You deserve Cheetos.
I could use some Cheetos right now. I want salty goodness in my mouth. Wait.
I'll just say Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. That's all this stuff. My heart. My heart hurts because I fell out of love, and now I'm gonna die.
Nuh-uh. It says 9 out of 11.
We are in 9th place.
I mean, making it.
We're still making that shit.
See how you didn't have faith in him and he's doing fine?
Who?
Artemis.
Who's that?
What?
What? Oh. Posture check. Time to sit up straight. Or try to.
Everyone take a moment to shift their back and spine. If not, they're gonna get psoriasis. No, you're not gonna get psoriasis because of how you sit.
You'll get the arthritis. Maybe.
Our brother has psoriasis.
He does. We all thought it was herpes.
But he's not. It's not as cool.
Yeah, it's not as cool. It wasn't like, hey, check it out. I freaking banged the hot girl in school. Now I got psoriasis. I would so use that story, though.
Man, don't you hate when you're with a hot girl? She gives you psoriasis.
Yeah, I freaking plowed the hottest girl in school. Now I have epilepsy.
Man, I just banged a fucking mid and now I'm just fucking got the ADHD. I'm saying. Fall.
I'm doing okay.
It's so easy, but I can't do it.
I saw someone fall off.
So risky, but got it.
Artemis, there's 30 more seconds. Don't fall off. Do better.
That's how.
Oh, I thought you fell.
My money. That's all you want to talk about. I can see who you want me to be.
I want you to be Benjamin Franklin, worth $100 and nothing more. Put that shit. Jesus Christ.
If y'all make it and you win, I'll take y'all to dinner.
Yay, we gotta win now. That's free dinner. I need free right now. Please? Please? Please?
Do better then.
Please?
Like, please. Please.
Please? Fucking, for God's sakes, I need food.
Oh, man.
That's why I went and got free lunch today. I'm poor.
You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
You know why I'm poor?
Because of the thing with your bank?
No, that actually got resolved. But it
Because
was...
of EDC.
Well, let's not talk about that. No, I
want to talk about it.
I got an email from a certain company because I posted something on their Instagram. So the company that makes my kilts, they posted something that says, hey, we're getting all this new fabric in to start making up some new stuff.
Oh my god, you bought more kilts.
And then I was like, hey, is there any purple in there? There was like, I was like, is there any purple in there? Because I've been trying to get a purple one out of them for like the last 2 years. And then, so the owner of the company, or the owner's wife, and whatever, I'm just going to say they're part owners, sent me a direct email going, hey, I know you've been wanting this, like, we got it. Do you want to put it, it's like, do you want one I can, like, put you on the list before we even put them on the website. I was like, yes, please. So, I got one coming.
So you are poor because you bought another kill.
Yes. I'll put me up to, I don't know, like 13 or some shit. I forgot what number I'm at now these days. Ah!
You're hilarious.
Ah! No! Oh, okay, okay.
Artemis
Whew.
has the best strategy I've ever seen someone on this level.
Is he freaking cheesing it? What's he doing over there?
You should go check him out.
Is he just throwing the bombs off the map?
Yes, he
I can
is.
see it from here.
Isn't that fucking hilarious?
I mean, it works.
Keep check to the right, because sometimes they go over there.
But anyway, so I should have a purple one coming. They said they'll send it to me as soon as they make it.
Wow.
So they said like probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow.
What? Now I can finally do my Joker cosplay. Now I have to buy like a big old coat and a green vest, and that's not gonna be cheap.
You gotta hold y'all up now.
Okay. Hi. We survived.
That's
Woo.
an angry pulsating ball. He said that's what she said. But I didn't hear anyone say that.
You
So
said it.
What bitch you talking about?
What crazy old bitch you be talking to?
Okay, so I have a question, and it's going to be a little controversial.
Okay. Shoot.
Okay. Imagine we didn't know the concept and the idea of Christianity.
Uh-huh.
And someone comes up to you and says, I believe in a being that sent his kid down to save everyone from all of the bad that has been done, and he is born from a virgin person, and then he was murdered, and then he rose, or then he was no longer where they put him, after they put him and displayed him to everyone in town, and then he just wasn't there, and I'm gonna base my whole personality off of that.
I'd be like, you should probably cancel your...
Sound delusional?
Yeah, I'd say cancel your Netflix subscription because you watch too much TV.
All I gotta say.
And while you're at it, you might want to stop checking for that freaking acceptance letter to Hogwarts because it's not coming. So, there you go.
Hermy.
Her mommy. Your mommy. Your mom there, bud.
My mommy.
Hey, looking for your mom there, bud. Alright.
Well, she's dead there, friend.
There's a gold one over here that no one's really going for, so I'll give my go of it. I got it. We qualified. Hey! I can't believe nobody was going for that.
Yup.
I think it's the final round, and the Chad is here again. I think it's the same Chad. Team Chad here.
If y'all make it, I will feed you.
Artemis, if you fail,
It's all up to you.
then it's all up to me. If I fail, you're bad.
You're bad. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a silly goose that with a big caboose.
Watch out for the Chads. They like to grab.
Don't stand there. Don't do that either.
What are you doing? Get off of that thing. You're gonna die.
See, I told you. But did.
Stay away from the freaking shaky cheese and stay away from the shaft of doom. Oh my god, I actually might be in a bad spot.
What are you doing? You're making enemies.
Enemies, enemies, enemies and shaky cheese. Enemies,
stand right next to
enemies,
him.
enemies and some shaky cheese. You know, let's not be next to each other just in case.
Yeah, don't stand. Oh god, more shaky. It's more shaky without breaking. What? Don't be next to him. Don't go there either.
So, I know, like, I think I told you, oh, I don't know if I told you this, but there was another girl I matched with online, and I sent her a message, like, per her prompt that she gave, and she responded with, like, a one-word response that fucking irritated me, and I was like, ugh. Alright, let me try to keep this going, but now she kind of seems interesting, but we'll see how it goes.
Did she give more than one word?
Yes.
That's what you get for all that nonsense.
What do you mean?
He fell.
Oh, he's gone. God damn it! Alright. I gotta pick my nose. Uh-oh. 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 Alright. Time to get shafted. I think one guy went... God, I don't like that's like a big single platform. I kind of wish it was split up a bit. Head over here. Here comes the big nuggie.
Some people sell themselves on the street for their next meal. Some people play Fall Guys.
Yes. This is life and, this is life. Fall Guys is life. I shall get myself a free can of shaky cheese.
Shaky cheese! Bro, why don't they call cheese with shaky cheese?
Because shaky cheese, according to Tom Segura's wife, is the Parmesan cheese you get in a can. That's shaky cheese. And shaky cheese smells like pure vomit. I'm honestly not a fan of Parmesan cheese out of, like, in shaky cheese form. I don't like it. I used to like it, but I don't like it anymore.
Shaky cheese sucks.
Shaky cheese does suck. Either get the real thing or freaking pound sand.
I don't even think they could legally call it cheese, right?
No, I think it is. I think it's just dried out. It's not American cheese. American cheese is not cheese. That's a pasteurized deli slice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. Oh, no! No! Damn it!
No!
The other guy fucking tripped up and then got slammed into me. They were on the same team. The two guys that were left. Weren't those both the same guys? Why didn't one just, like, grab me and pull me down while the other one took the win?
No, the other guy was the chat.
That was, I was doing good too until he's like, oh, I fucked up, and then it took me out because he tripped into me.
Is that it then?
What do you mean?
In regards to time?
Nope. We can do one more.
One more.
We're close. Close enough to do one more.
So close. Close.
Suck it, nude.
Or like brothers.
Hold
up. Okay.
So, I don't know if I told you this or not, but I think it was like Monday. I was working out with the guy I work out with, and I was telling him, I was like, hey man, I haven't done like chest in 3 weeks, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this whole workout. He turns to me and goes, I got attacked by a goose yesterday. I was like, that's not the response I was looking for, but go on. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, hey man, I can't get this workout. I got attacked by a goose. I was like, alright. I just started laughing my ass off because to me, like, the two funniest things are people getting attacked by geese and bees. I don't know why, but those two are great. Okay, any waterfowl.
Honestly, it's hilarious.
And then the next day, ironically enough, I walked outside my house and I saw something like out of the corner of my vision. So I looked up, 2 Canadian geese flying overhead, and I was just like, ha, they're coming back to finish the job.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think they're flying north now. I mean, since summer's coming.
Check, please.
Check, please. Freaking Shelby. Oh my god, look at these. Oh my god, it's like 2 anime girls. It's terrible. Oh, god, I saw so much of that at freaking EDC. It's terrible. Nice butthole. Let me see that starfish.
Please. Please. I'm just a lad.
So do you have a comment of the day, or like what did you say today that was like, all right, that is my phrase of the day, like that's
like just in general?
In general.
My comment of the day was something that Rage Against the Machine recently said.
What did they say?
Abort the Supreme Court.
I think I heard that one.
Those that mind.
Oh yeah, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
Honestly, though, it's very in itself goes into a lot of the whole work of trauma. Oh my god, I hate it here. The work of trauma. Why? Because freaking son of a bitch. Because a lot of people spend a lot of their energy getting the approval of people that don't love themselves. So why do you think that they're gonna start loving you if they can't even love themselves? A few people come to mind when I think about this. Your mom.
I'll take that as an insult somehow.
Why is that an insult when you know your mom doesn't love herself?
Oh, I know that. It's just the way you said it. Your mom.
Your mom. Yeah, your mom doesn't love herself either.
What a coincidence. I don't love her much either.
You haven't. Because you wouldn't be doing all this nonsense.
Do what?
All this nonsense.
Yeah, she's pretty nonsensical.
You like move to the state she's in?
I'm not moving there. She's in 2 states at once. 2 states I don't want to be in at once. Honestly, I might move there.
Don't.
No, it would be a career move if I did.
Oh, that's different.
But that would be my last choice.
I'm about to say I would not go there and visit because I can't stand that fucking place.
Yeah, neither can I.
More ever.
Unless you like fishing, it's good for fishing.
Yeah, I don't love fishing that much.
It's old people warm. Florida is God's waiting room. That's all it is.
They're dying.
Hey, they're old and they got a lot of pills.
Who wants to overdose on a little bit of our Klonopin? It'll be a good time.
Who wants to OD on Zantac 75?
Bro, they got sued.
Yeah, they did. So my phrase of the day, I put in in chat, not this chat, but a different streamer, was, quote, "My dick is slumped over like a turd against a wall."
Wait.
Wait.
I just realized I have a different one.
God damn it. All right.
Also, I didn't hear yours if you said it.
Oh, yeah, I did say it.
Oh, say it then again.
I said my dick is slumped over like a turd against a wall.
Oh my god, you're canceled.
I can't get canceled. You know why? Because I'm not on air. This is like free. This is like since like the following on this channel is so low at the moment. It's basically like me talking into a ham radio. There might be someone listening.
I forgot who said the quote that comes to mind, but you said the phrase, so it doesn't matter if I get this quote correctly. It basically said something along the lines of, "You, even if you're standing on the right path, or you're going, or if you found the right path, you're still risking getting ran over if you don't start moving."
Okay.
And it's like the whole concept of you could have the ideas of what path you need to go down, but if you don't actually move, you're still you might just end up getting hurt.
Oh.
So
That makes sense.
So fucking, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have in the world, you actually have to still do.
Kind of like the people on my 600-pound life.
Yeah.
They know they need to lose weight, but if they don't get moving.
There's a modality of therapy I want to practice on someone, but I can't do it on any of my clients.
Why not?
Because no. But if you're ever down, let me know.
Great, I'm gonna be a guinea pig. What's it like? What's it involve? Like what's the No! Ah! Get away from me! Oh yeah, it's all based off trauma, but is it like for fat people or
now
what?
you're getting it.
I've had that figured out. I've been telling that to the guy I work out with. I was like, everything's based off trauma. He's like, no, it's not. I was like, what's something that bothers you? He's like, this. I was like, trauma.
Tell them to call me.
Actually, no joke. I do have someone that probably needs to talk to you.
Tell them to call me.
How do you want me to have them reach? Okay, let's put it this way, because nobody here. You know of this person, but no one in chat knows them. I don't even think they have a Twitch account. They don't do any of that stuff. So, remember that one girl that I was kind of hanging out with for a bit, then she got a boyfriend. And,
yeah.
And I was like, she's cool, but she lives too far away, yada yada.
Yeah, except she don't live that far. Or at least not to me.
No, not to you, because you live closer to her. So,
Oh my...
well, you're gone.
See that?
I just saw your freaking name go falling through the world.
I slipped in the crack.
Oh, you went underneath the bar?
Yeah.
So, just to put it short and sweet, that relationship went south in a bad way, and now she desperately needs someone to talk to. And
okay,
this
but,
just happened like, not yesterday, but the day before. So, or over the weekend.
So you're talking to her again?
She got in contact with me because she said she needed a friend.
Thank you for being
They all charge me. And I told her to come check out the stream. And
welcome.
She could be here, I don't know. But I told her I would contact you and figure out what's that. We qualified! What? Holy moly. So, I don't know how you want to go about doing it, but whatever.
Tell her she has to go on a date with you first.
What? No. That's not how that works.
Oh, well then I don't know how to tell you this. But I probably like to hoe out my friends for therapy.
You like to hoe out your friends for therapy? What?
Yeah. Go on a date and I'll give you therapy.
I'm not looking for a date. Why are you dragging me into this?
Oh, because they're involved, this involves you. Because they know you.
Jesus Christ, I try to help someone.
They're trying to-
I'll just tell her you said no.
I didn't say that. Why does everyone keep saying like, "Oh, married and no"?
Maybe I can go down there and bring her over to your house. I don't know.
We can give them lunchy lunch. They said they need friends, right? I hope they like my side of town.
I don't think they have a problem with it.
Please don't go eating my food. Groceries are expensive and inflation.
But if you could find a place...
Bitch. Hi. Bye.
That bitch, and I just see you come falling next to me.
Yeah.
Gee, what the fuck was that?
It held me and it flung me and then I fell.
I just see bitch, and then you come bouncing down. I was like, what did I do?
It had nothing to do with you and everything that had to do with... Wait, where? That guy. The wolf person. Be careful of the wolf person.
Alright, Eric Hinky. Oh, I think I'm getting pulled. I'm getting off this platform. But, oh shit, no, this platform's going. No, that platform's going too. Wait, I can hold this. No, I'm dead. I think we got eliminated. Is this a final round?
No, this is Patrick.
God damn it. I've never seen this one go that long. Oh, it's for 3 minutes. Yeah, we're eliminated.
I hate it here. Panthers won tonight.
Meh. I was gonna say, if you can find a good place where that game's being played that can hold, I don't know, like 6 people at a table. Because...
Yeah, the freaking bar right next to me.
Well, I want food.
Man, we all have needs. Like survival.
Are you talking about the place we go to? The small place?
Yeah.
We could ask the bartender to put on the game. I like that place. It's small.
I don't know. What's it? But yeah, we'll keep on talking. Otherwise, I got a flea market thing I'm going to on Sunday. You're welcome to go.
We'll see.
Okay. Anything else we want to say to the chat?
Nope, I think that's it. Thank you, chat, for coming by. We'll be doing this again.
Oh my god, look how kawaii I am. I'm so kawaii.
Kawaii, what?
Jackson, I am so kawaii. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. Look at me, I'm wearing fucking shoes.
Okay.
Wait, hold
on. You're wearing the Hello Kitty skirt.
Wait, I'm a girl.
I am confused as to what is happening right now.
I'm having a seizure.
Stop making fun of my disability.
Dork. Anyway. It's so fucked.
That is fucked. God damn. Jesus.
Oh, oh man, that's so bad. Who let me say that? That's the most insensitive thing I've said in like years.
Good job. You're expanding. All right. Well, thanks, chat, for watching, everybody. Yeah. What should be?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Let's see. How do you? What came first, the chicken or the egg?
I would say the egg, and I have a reason behind it.
Thank you. What's your final thought?
That was it? My final thought is cucumber. I literally just went blank, and that was the first thing that came into my head.
That's some good stuff right there.
Yes.
Okay, good night, chat.
Goodbye, chat. We should be back for this again. If you enjoyed what you saw, come back again next week, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time here on the channel. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead, check the link in the description below. It should take you to twitch.tv/kilted_report. Give us a follow and join in the chat next week if you got any mental health questions. Okay, go ahead.
And shout out to Mary for joining the chat.
Thank you, Mary, for joining chat. That was fun. I'm glad you came in, even though she's probably not watching anymore. And thank you, Asteria, for coming by and doing this. Yes, it's you.
And thanks, Artemis, for playing around and having a little chat in the chat. And shout out to Kilted for hosting it with the mosting.
Yes, moist.
Oh, God.
And,
okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, and so yeah, we'll be back next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. That is a set schedule for that one. The other set stream that I do is the Two Wheel Tuesdays. That is Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, where I jump on the game Zwift and we do a bike ride on there and basically kind of beef up them thighs if you're interested in that stuff. It's more of a fitness stream. Other than that, I might stream tomorrow. Beef. I might be on tomorrow. We'll see. And we'll probably do some coffee with Isaac over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday mornings, because that's typically what I like to do. Yeah, and if I stream tomorrow or any other time over the weekend, we might do some Final Fantasy 3 or Dark Souls 3, because those are the two games I kind of been on at the moment. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and stop by. Other than that, I would like to just say you guys all have a wonderful night. Be sure to take care of yourselves and all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next stream. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Goodbye.